Hello, this is the Ocean's Deep Blue, and I am the ocean, and this.
Hello, this is the Ocean's
And
Deep Blue.
that is my phone that I forgot to turn down that I keep an eye on y'all with. Anyway, hey, quit knocking things. What is this about cats? They cannot stand things on surfaces. I swear, they're just like, no, that has to be on the floor. No, you don't get it, Mom. It has to be on the floor. There is Mr. Wonderful right there. Okay, Mr. Important, my co host, Cowboy. Okay, so we have to show Cowboy a little, it's in the contract somewhere, I guess, as he tries to knock every darn thing onto the floor with him because that's where it belongs, right? Everything belongs on the floor with a cat. Hmm. Yeah, there should be no surfaces. The surfaces are for cats. Okay. There you go. That's Mr. Important. Okay, now. Hello there. Oh, hello. Hi, Scott. Hello, Jackie. Scotty. Anyway. Yeah, cats are something else. They are. They really, it's like, yes, I am that important. Yeah, you better know it. So he's going to be here letting me pet his furry little belly. Hopefully, Alexander is going to be here since we changed it to today. So hopefully he remembers. I forgot to send him something. I maybe should send him a little reminder email to make certain that he knows. But tonight, what's supposed to happen, but I don't see him on here yet. What's supposed to happen is Alexander's supposed to be in giving us the numbers for the awesome month of May. And so, yeah, I am going to send him a reminder just to make sure that everything is still on the up and up. But it's going to be a freaking big month, okay? It's going to be huge. Um, so hang on just one moment. Okay, I'm going to send him a quick message. Okay, it takes you guys a half an hour to get word that I'm on, and then it takes you a little while longer to say hello and I love you to everybody. And so I guess it's okay. Okay, I sent him a reminder. If he doesn't show up, it's going to be a different show, won't it? I'll just tell you what I'm thinking for May. But it's a live show. So shorts to F up my texting in shorts? Come in the middle of your chat? What? Oh, I can chat if I want to. You can leave your friends behind. Your friends don't chat, and if they don't chat, well, they're no friends of mine. We can chat. It's safe. So, what do we got? We got Scotty and Angel Wings and Jackie so far. It'll take a while for people to crowd on. Even though I sent a note out, hopefully they're getting the notification. I don't know. If you're having trouble getting my notifications, one more time, I'm going to say you may have to unsubscribe and resubscribe and then hit that bell for all again, because this is the way that YouTube likes to play with small independent creators who might not have the prescribed views. But anyway, what? You know what? I've had that before. I've had that before, Scotty, and I tried refreshing and everything. Really annoying. Yeah, those of you out there who have not experienced this yet, it's really annoying. You go to somebody's chat and you can't chat. You go to somebody's show and you can't chat. It's not letting you. And, if you try to get a hold of somebody and they try, no, they didn't block you or anything, you just can't chat. Sometimes you're helped by refreshing, going out and coming back in, or, there's some things you can try, but there are certain shows that I can't chat. Actually, David Null's show is and one of them. I don't know why. We got no problems with each other. We've always been on good terms, so I don't know why. Hey, Dolly. Yeah. So sometimes you can work around it, sometimes you can't. But sometimes here on my own freaking show, I'm in here watching your chats on my account. And still, it freezes up and it looks like nobody's chatting. So you still can't see Dolly, but she's here. Just talk to her like she's here. Doggone it, that sucks. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Oh, there's Gemini. Okay, who have we got now? We've also got Dolly. We've got Woo Riders. We got Gemini Moon. Okay, now we're starting to fill up, which is nice. Okay, we're starting to get some people finding that we're on. Yay! But this is what happens to a lot of us is we either find we've been unsubscribed or the bell has been undinged for all, or sometimes we can't chat, or sometimes just all kinds of goofy shit happens, okay? So it's far from a perfect platform. However, um, it is the most popular one still right now. And Cowboy's right over here, enjoying himself. He had a little bit of sardine oil, though. You had a little sardine oil, didn't you? We had sardines. I'm one of those weird people. If I smell sardines and garlic on you, I'm kind of like, hey, that may be somebody I could talk to. But uh, hmm. Hey, yeah, Gemini Moon is in here. Yeah, Angel Wings is in here. Mm, the new dog Osceola Ozzy, and I just got in from a hot frisbee toss. Ooh, Dolly's been out tossing the frisbee. Is that a Is that some kind of slang for some kind of sexual thing? Because with Dolly, I'm never sure. But anyway, Dolly and Scotty, it could mean something else. Uh, Mark the Ark Spark made it in. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Thank you. I couldn't bring myself to go see my mom. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. Something must be. Mr. Spark? Oh, you mean Mr. Spark. Mark the Ark Spark, Mr. Spark. We got Scotty and Mr. Spark. Now we can go. Can't leave without Scotty and Mr. Spark. All right. Warp speed 5. Anyway, warp 5. Um oh, you feel like a new mom with a new dog. Yeah, with a doggy or kitty. New dog or cat, you always feel like mom again, right? Richard the Red is in. Now we need the count and countess. Where's La Contessa? Yeah, Cowboy is just being handsome over here. And of course, licking, lick, because he's got some lovely sardine oil all over him. Now he's got some lovely sardine oil in him. So that was yummy, huh? Was that yummy? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, we have a full set now. Good. Well, I'm so glad that you're in good moods. Good. Chinese buffet. Oh, okay. So, anyway, what's supposed to happen is Alexander's supposed to show up tonight and tell us about the merry month of May and give us the numbers for May. But so far, that's not happening. And I did send him an email. And so I have absolutely no word as to why this is. But, you know, um, I may have to kind of like, hmm, I may have to vamp until he gets here or this, but this is live. This is live, it is a live stream. So we just have to roll with the flow. Anyway, in the meantime, I will say I am uh, the Ocean Swagger, and some people call me Mama D, and a lot of people call me Ocean. A lot of my friends call me Ocean. Um, I am. Oh, Alex was on John's channel a few minutes ago. Is John on now? Or was John just on? Oh. Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, I was. John was on a few minutes ago. I didn't see it. See, that's what I mean. I saw earlier. I was there earlier, but I mean to the earlier one he did. Okay. So let me get that link out. And remember, for now, this is just Alex. He's going to come in and tell us about. And then later, if somebody wants to come in and discuss what we've discussed, you know, wants to discuss things, where you're welcome to come on in too, because we'll make it a click-in show a little bit later. And yeah, I don't know if you heard Cowboy, but since he had a speaking part, now he's going on extra treats. So, oh, now he's going to roll in such a way that he gets a belly rub. Okay. Well, click that link whenever you're ready, brother. Okay, bro is going to make it in. Yay. So, I didn't know that he was. Oh, the buffet for dragons. Oh, I love Chinese buffets, really. Scotty is still talking about the giant sperm in the desert. Panspermia, well, yeah, over on John's show, we certainly saw what that really means, didn't we? Giant fossilized. Honestly, it looks like a giant sperm. It looks like giant sperms everywhere. When they're talking panspermia, they're not kidding around. It really was. Honestly, it's mind-boggling how big a creature would have to be in order to leave something like a landmass. You know, it's like we must be microscopic comparatively. And I know that some people are going to be watching this, scratching their heads, going, "What? What are you talking about?" Um, Earlier on Max Vision, uh, but we've seen it before. It's mud fossils, and really, if you're new to that, you have a lot to learn. It's wild. So anyway, here is Alex the Ganja Shaman.
Well,
And we always have a good time when Alex is on. He's one of our favorite guests. He always does our numerology, giving us the numbers for the month ahead so you can be prepared. Be, be prepared, not scared, they say. And you can know what's coming up for you. Okay. My brother, now what you got to say to us? Come on, we've been waiting. We've been waiting. We've been waiting with bated breath.
yeah, how you doing, the ocean,
Oh, we can
everybody?
hardly hear you.
Oh,
Can you turn you up a little?
can you put it on your side a bit more, or is it like this? Like this? I have to talk like this. Let me know.
I can't do any. I don't know if I can do. Let me see if I can do anything. Can I do anything?
Is the
There
volume
aren't
like?
any buttons for me to do anything.
Oh,
Darn.
uh, is
Except
the
mute. All I can do is mute. I can't. And
in
I
the
don't want
chat?
to mute.
You hear me
So,
low?
hmm. Hang on.
Me low?
Now I can hear you. Yeah. Is everybody good? Hang on. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Okay, we got it. Okay. They can hear you. So it was some kind of weird StreamYard thing. Okay. That's what I mean. This is live. God knows. What's going on? So anyway, Alex,
Yes,
my friend, May is going to be a wild ride, and you're going to
yeah.
help us through all that, aren't you?
Oh yes. Yeah. This month we just came out of the tree energy. This month in the universal month number is 4. The 4 energy asks us for it has to do with hard work and stability. Um, yes. So the month of May has the universal energy of the 4, which is hard work, growth, grounded, practical action, security, stability. How you calculate it? You add it by the month, the current month, which is a 5, add it with the current year, which is 2024, you get a 13. And you break it down by 1 plus 3 is 4. So this month is being asked with the 4 energy vibration of work. The word work vibrates with 4 as does heart. The month carries the message of focus, attention to details. Consistency and planned action are required. You will need to be strong, persistent, and grounded. The two numbers, 1 and 3, that create the base number are known as the drivers. They provide a richer interpretation, the clue or key how to achieve the base number energy. For first, the 1 is to ask to lead. The 1 is the leader, the pioneer, initiator, initiate action, take the lead with something, anything that you've been working on. And the 3 provides creative ideas. The combination of the 1 and 3 is a dynamic number pattern. We have to trust of 1 and the expression of the 3 manifesting something in the physical world. This month is in the 8th universal year. This whole year is we are in the 8th universal year, which is the of power and invitation to us to take action with being grounded. So this month, a key for everybody is to work on the groundedness. Are you being grounded? Are you going outside? Um, Maybe walking barefoot or meditating. All those. Use the strong earthy energy and manifest something tangible, something you can see, touch, or hold. Is the most productive, hardworking, persistent energy. It is fortitude, physical vitality, and immense stamina. It will demand your attention. Planning and focus on details will be required. This is the month where you clear your diary of distraction. It's time where you socialize less, drink less, decrease less the habit of anything that distracts you or disempowers you. A time to avoid scattering your energy far and wide. Come back to what you want to achieve, the goals you have set yourself. Now is the energy that will support you, the 4 energy. It's a great energy for writing. For those of you that write or want to write, this is the month that supports you. Planning is required, so scheduling some time away from others where you can concentrate. You are likely to experience mind blocks, limiting belief, obstacles, and holdup. This is when the self, the mind, gets to work through all of that. Step by step, with consistent effort, we can work most of the things out. Um, if you're in your head, you're dead. Get out there and step into your space. Work with love, patience, understanding. Bring something beautiful to life. Let me see. So there's few questions like where for the person this month you can ask yourself um where are you trapped or not moving forward? What rigid concept do you adhere to and why? What is serving you to feel secure? What grounds you? Are you physically doing those grounding practice regularly? Are you living in emotional reflection of your own creation? What attachments are leaving you distracted? Those are the questions everybody has to ask themselves. How to prepare. In the month 4, you're being invited to ground yourself. Daily practice, morning practice. Find practical, methodical repetition things to strengthen your physical body. Release the blocks and low perseverance. Discipline and deep rooted practices are required. The 4, the shadow aspect of the 4 is controlling, resistant, cooperating, impatient, unfaithfulness, lack of stability, security, and safety. Can't manifest dream or goals. Possessiveness, OCD, expect everyone else to follow the plan, but you don't. The 4 is also linked to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is found in center of the chest. The heart chakra support um, subtitles of love, compassion, generosity, kindness, caring, and respect for others. It has a balancing influence. The principle is to love and care for self and others. Balancing suggestions are forgiveness, practice kindness, and acceptance. Signs of imbalance are anger, suspicious, breathing problems, and conjunctions. So In May, we are to action time for self-care, to give love to others, no take care of our physical health. We have to daily routine of loving our body. Plan time to get out of your head and into the heart. We are in the universal year 8, which is empowerment, manifesting, and abundance. So this month we get to work on our physical and move the story forward. Be kind, focus, and understanding, and be determined. Stay grounded and commit looking after your physical body. Create system and structure in your life. Be patient, put plans in place, and see what unfolds for you this month. Make it great. That's the energy of the 4 of this month.
Wow. Well, I'm hearing from people on the stream, and they're saying, "Oh, well, the month is unfortunately half over. We didn't get you on until about halfway through." But we warned you last month that this was going to be a crazy month, right? This was going
Oh
to be
yeah,
a big month.
yes. This is gonna be a big one, and the energy is just gonna get higher. The energy is gonna go. It's just gonna keep getting higher. Next month, due to the next month being a 5 energy, 5 is has to do with transformation, and 8 also is transformation, rebuild, starting of a new cycle also. I can expect next month going, ending of this month going through the other month for sure. Then I can expect something big transformation to happen. But it's starting already this month. That's why it's important to don't get distracted with small things. Focus on yourself, your goals. Make sure your health is a priority before you help others. That you have your life structure and organized. That's the basic energy of the 4. Organize and planning. So focus on your desire. What do you want to manifest? Because we are also in the 8th universal year, has to do with manifesting, with abundance, with your financial state. Maybe with the 4, you're gonna get a fine or get inspired an easy way to work on your goals, or to get to your end goal an easy way, not to work harder, but to work smarter. You know, work more smarter and efficient to get to your goal. So like maybe people gonna get the inspiration this month for to work more smarter or get clues how they can get to their goal. But you have to start, put energy into it, write it down, make plans, and it will come. Yeah,
Yeah, this is a big manifestation month.
yeah. With the 4, yes. So that's why this is the month where everybody has to write down their plans. Put energy into it. Make sure you have everything written down and do some research. It's all about energy and your frequency. What you put in, you will get out. That's with the 8. That's why 8 is also a karmic number. That's why this year with the people doing bad stuff and shit, they're gonna get it back real bad, because
Oh, yeah.
8 are, what goes around comes around.
Oh, you
So
want to hear the latest? I got a story about that. May I? May I?
yes.
And I think I posted this. I'm not sure. If I didn't post it, I will on in our community tab. But Dr. Greer, they have put together a website, searchable website with every bit of information about the ET thing that they can get their hands on. And it includes the names of whistleblowers, unless for some reason they've been opted out of that. But it's going to be searchable. It's going to be free as long as they can offer it free. You're going to have to input your um, email to make sure you're not a bot so the bots don't come in and crash the site. But I put, uh, I either have put or will put that information in our tab. So look in our community tab. So we are getting disclosure. We're getting disclosure very
Oh yeah.
soon. And moreover, they're going to have, they've been slow walking this legislation, but they have put it before the Senate and the House, I guess, that there should be a law that you cannot, that you can, um, oh, well, to, let's just put it this way. He's going to explain it better in the video, but it's to keep people safe that are whistleblowers. That
Oh,
you, that, yeah, it is a crime if you do anything to a whistleblower, because that they can't do that anymore, that they can actually come back on anybody who's doing anything to shut them up or anything. They can sue, they can press criminal charges. And I guess there are going to be some people who are probably going to get criminally charged if this goes through. And this is why they're taking their time about it. But it is going to go through one way or the other. They're going to keep at it until this goes through. So yeah, you're going to see some people come down. You're going to see some people come down. It looks like.
oh yes.
So
This month has to do with the structure too, so maybe we're gonna see some business going down too this month. But if that
absolutely.
something big has to happen, it will be next month with the 5 and 8 energy. I can see a lot of things come out during that time that maybe that's gonna shock people, change perspective of people. That will be June, middle of June, ending, maybe ending of this month, going to June. Well, yeah, there's a lot of people being exposed. The last was P. Diddy. No, not last. Now they're going after another person that is being exposed right now. Drake. I don't listen to his song. I don't know what genre he sings. I don't, but he's part of it also. So one by one, they're being exposed. Also, what I heard is that Klaus Schwab, the head of the World Economic Forum, actually was visited by Delta Force. He was taken out. So the one we're seeing now is clone or a double.
Okay,
So
because I was wondering when they were going to toddle him off, give him the hook, because we
yeah,
got to get rid of people like that. That he's got to go off the world stage. That's got to go
yeah,
because they're talking about basically genocide. So you know,
yeah. And here's a key also for everybody in the chat. Here's a key. Um, 1st of May 2024, so 12 days ago, 12. Jupiter transit in Taurus, right? So it has to do with opportunity, expansion, wealth, and positive transformation. Um, it and it started in 1 May 2024 and it's gonna end, stay there. It stays a bit more than a year in the sign, and it stays there till 14th of May 2025, right? So the last time that happened was May 2012 till May 2013. Now the question is, during that time of May 2012 and May 2013, do you guys, ladies, remember going through a change in that period? Did what happened to you during that period? May 2012 till May 2013. I self went through a big change during that time. I was protesting in the Netherlands. I met my girlfriend during that time. I tried mushrooms. Um, and also I moved because I was living in the Netherlands. I moved back to Aruba, so it was a period of I did a lot of experience, a lot of things. It was a very big period for me, and I've talked with different people. Also, coincidentally, during that time, they had experienced also a lot of things. So just curious if you all remember what happened during that time with you. You can expect something like that is going to be happening back again
Hmm.
during these 12 months.
I don't remember right now what was going on, except that it was after 2012. And of course, everybody, that was another supposed doomsday that I knew wasn't a doomsday. Okay, I knew that wasn't going to be a doomsday. It's bullshit. Um, but hmm, 2012 was a pivotal time. You know, some people were saying, see, nothing happened, but a lot happened. A lot happened since then. It was a big shift. I could feel a great big shift in the energy. I know that much. Um, it seems like that's when I first started hearing about. We first started. Is that when we first started talking about the Mandela effect? It seemed like I was starting to really notice a lot of discrepancies
Yeah,
ever since then. And we were talking about what really did happen during that time, which it wasn't anything overt to most people, but definitely a frequency shift. Definitely, we went through some kind of a shift. And I remember talking about that, but I don't remember any specific thing that happened to me. I'm going to have to think about it, see what I can come up with. Um, no, I can't think of any. Sorry. Wish I could. Uh, anyway, let's see. Bring your butter. Oh, Scotty. Hey, it's my Scotty boy. Scotty, Scotty.
yeah, I can expect a
Yeah,
lot of transformation
I,
is going to be happening to everybody. A lot of expansion during this 12 months is coming. Some is going to go through bigger expansion than others.
yeah, I think we're about to see the big fall. And
Yeah,
remember, I did predict that when I was going through the months and I did a reading that we're going to see a big fall, probably. We're going to see a fall in the spring. Remember that?
yeah. I know this. I think by
We
September
saw
or
that
something.
fall. We saw some things fall. We had the fall in the fall. We're going to see a fall in the spring. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I know what happened in 2008 with the how I say, with the market there in US. They have to bail out the bank. That is something like that also is gonna happen, but differently, but on a bigger stage this year, which I would think it would be September, around September, because September is a double 8 month. The energy is going to be the highest in September for has to do with the power and financial state and market. So stock market I can see going down during that time, which will be in September.
All I know is that I feel calmer than I have ever felt in my life. The crazier, just as predicted, the crazier it's getting outside with everybody else, the calmer I am. The more at peace I am, the more it's weird. I mean, it's not like I don't have anything happening. I do, but somehow it's not affecting me the same way. And if you're still suffering this month, go back and listen to that show that I did about the soul shards again and run that again, like I told you. And we'll even ask for more help with that, to help you with that, because I know it's very uncomfortable. I have had some more uncomfortable stuff come up. But for some reason, I am calmer and more at peace than I have been ever in my life. I can't explain it, except the energy is changing. When I was out Friday, I saw a ton of ships in the sky. Of course, everybody wouldn't be able to see them, but when you see these sharply triangular clouds and square-shaped clouds and you stuff like that, it wasn't right out in the open, but it was absolutely, things like rectangular and square-shaped clouds. Come on, clouds are not that defined as to be square or sharp triangles, sharp angled clouds. So, it's like I saw a bunch of them out there, and I think they're probably littering the skies. I mean, I was getting the impression when I looked up at the sky, it was like, holy crap, there's a lot up there, going on. So we have a bunch of company in the sky. And Greer, and I know I really don't 100% know what to make of Greer. However, they're having the disclosure on the civilian level. But now here's the thing: if they have disclosure on the civilian level, that means that pretty soon everybody's going to know, and there's not going to be any more reason for them to keep it a secret because it won't be a secret anymore.
They have to report it then, the mainstream.
Mhm. Yeah, so, if the civilians bring it out and there it is, then they don't have it's not a secret now. And there's really no percentage in keeping it a secret anymore. So if it does that much, that'll be just fine with me. Whatever happens because of that, I think it's going to be big. And you can think what you want, but if they've got a website like that where there's all that information, this is going to be tantamount to, Hunter's laptop being on the internet. Now, there are
Mm,
going to be some people who won't know anything about that either. I mean, there's some people who still don't know anything about Hunter's laptop. You know, you can go right online. Hey, Scotty, there you go. Your prurient interest can be satisfied as to what Hunter was up to. It's on the internet now. You can actually search that and look up all his files. So, and they're trying to get Ashley's diary up there, but okay. But if they have even just this interactive site with a bunch of um, whistleblowers and a bunch of stories and a bunch of information, that could be enough to tip it over to where we actually have real disclosure by the military at some point, because there'll be no more reason to keep it a secret. It'll be gone. Cat will be out of the bag in most people's minds then. But anyway, now, yeah, I've heard things about Greer too. So
yeah, I don't know much about Greer. I've looked into his presentation a long time ago. What I heard, he's a bit compromised. Same with Hoagland. Hoagland, you know about Hoagland.
yeah, oh, there goes the sneezing again.
Bless you. But
Mm.
they give out some good information, but it is limited. What I understand, it's limited.
Well,
But they're
we're
doing
lucky,
something for disclosure is good, you know. It's good, you know.
we're
They have it.
lucky to have anything. I mean, people get killed over this. People have been killed
True.
over it.
Yes.
We're lucky to have it at all. Anybody who's doing anything, it's like I'm glad to see it. I'm glad that they got the guts to do that. Okay, whatever the reason, and even if it is money, if it's going to make them money, well, if it's going to further our aims of getting the word out, then I don't care. They can make money. But he says it's going to be a free site until as long as they can afford to keep it that way. And they're hoping that some high-powered, uh, well-moneyed people step up and, you know, donate to the project to keep it open, to keep the website up and everything. So, but the reason they have to, they know they're going to have to protect it because they know that that's one of the dangers is you can have a bot farm come in and just crash your site just from sucking up, thousands of hours of video watching by a bot. You can actually crash somebody's site, suck up all their data, and make it impossible for them to um, stay in business. So just a thought. I'm going to go on their website and check it out and see what's really going on there. The other thing is, I think they're getting ready to pull the sock puppet. Okay, I don't know. What do you think, Alex?
or
By the
the
sock puppet, I mean, the hand puppet,
yeah,
Joey Boo.
if they want to do something, it will be next month, next month, maybe the end of this month too. Yes, if the windows start off, I think the 17th of May or 20th of May till the beginning, I think of July. That's the window where they have something to do, or yeah, the energy
Hmm.
goes showing that they're gonna do something. So if they have to act, it will be during that time. With the whole fake alien invasion thing, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna be using the holographic technology, but I know they have real craft itself, so they can use those real craft that they have. So I don't know how if they're gonna using that. The future is always changing, it's fluid, it's always changing, so you cannot really pinpoint. You can give a big description of it, but not that it's gonna be happening exactly because it's always changing. The smallest thing change to the future.
Angel Wings is saying the Black Knight satellite. It came to her attention that it's Federation. It might be. Um, I was thinking of that too. Uh, oh, wait. See, yeah, it froze again. So hang on, let me try and catch up with you. This election cycle is looking weird, like no one really wants the job. Trump really wants the job.
Yeah, with Trump, I think it's gonna get a job, but maybe they're gonna. I
He's
heard
gonna
maybe
get
they're
it.
gonna try to do something there too to stop the election. Maybe you're not gonna have an election. That's another thing.
I think they're going to try not to have it. I think that considering the numbers he's got, though, if they do that, they're going to be in even worse trouble. Every single thing they've done to him has only made him more popular. I mean, everything that they've done has just made him way more popular because I think part of it is because the people themselves feel persecuted. They feel like he's the underdog, and they feel like they've been the underdog, and they're like simpatico with him on that level. They feel like he's been treated unfairly. They feel like they've been treated unfairly. They feel like this administration is treating people unfairly. So I think he's going to get it. And I think that they are going to try and stop that and maybe throw Cammy in as a ringer or something, um, or throw some ringer in at the last minute. They almost will have to. I kind of get a feeling something is going to happen to him, though. I don't know what. I can't see what, but I just think that very soon I keep seeing imagery of a hook like the Gong Show.
Yeah,
I'm going to get something to drink. It's been hot over here.
All right.
Um, I'm going to let you just go because I know you can. And I'm going to get something to drink and I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
Yeah. Whoa. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just aim you at Mr. Cowboy or something.
RFK was in the news more. Dolly says RFK. That is the other one. Yeah, I don't know much about RFK. I've heard that I've from different sources that John F. Kennedy Jr. is still alive and working behind the scenes. So maybe he's gonna coming out. Apparently, Princess Diana is also alive with Michael Jackson. Well, we're gonna see when they are gonna coming out. By the time this done, government will fall apart and reveal its illusions too. Yes. Well, everything is falling, right? So they had to. Otherwise, people are not gonna wake up. You know. So they have to feel it. Like we do the research. A lot of people don't do research and do nothing. They just sit in front of the TV, believe what the media told them, and they don't question anything. Well, with what's happening now is forcing people to start questioning things. So actually, the world population is on a delay for a long time, and now they're catching up because things are speeding up. I do see a difference with 2012 or 11, and now I see more people started to question stuff. So it's a positive. There's a real awakening happening. I see it. So at least that, although it's not going as fast as we want to, but it's going all in divine timing. He's not alive. See, JFK Jr. No, well, you've seen him in spirit. Interesting, gentlemen. Yeah, I got information he's still alive. And one of his quotes before he went down was he's gonna find out who killed his father, even he have to bring down the whole government. And I know he was running for senator of New York against Hillary Clinton. And I think he found out that Hillary Clinton had plans for him. That's why he went on the ground with his wife and the wife's sister. And then Hillary Clinton had no opponent, and she became the senator there. So we'll see. We'll see. Everything's gonna come out to the light. So it's all good. And yeah, there's the other guy. There's a lot of people in government that has come out and talked about the government working with extraterrestrial. One of them I can mention is Nick Pope. Nick Pope worked for the UK Ministry of Defense for 21 years. He retired in 2006. He talks about the government run working with different extraterrestrial, not one, many. And he ran the British government UFO project. The media call him the real Fox Mulder. And spookily, his wife is a scientist, a skeptic, and a redhead. So yeah, you can say they are the real X-Files. Nick Pope, he works for the Ministry of Defense of UK for 21 years.
Mm, I got myself some. I felt like I really needed salt. I got myself some roasted seaweed chips. Anyway,
That's good.
and some water. So, you're talking about RFK. Yeah, my friend Paul's going to vote for RFK.
Yeah, RFK, I don't know. If Jesse Ventura was in US, he's straightforward. He ran for the governor of Minnesota. He ran as independent, not as Republican or the Democrat. He called him the he wrote a book about him. He called it the Bloods and Cryptics, like the gangs, like their gangs. And he ran as independent. But he left the US. He lived most of his years or months in Mexico. Yeah,
Jesse
Ventura.
Ventura, gosh, it's been a while since I heard of him.
Yeah, he was a good one. But I think, what I understand, the military asked Trump to run. You know, so he's backed by the good guys, and he's not alone. Apparently, he's a time traveler too. But that goes a bit deep with the book the book that came out in the early 1900s or late 1800s, the last president, and seems like everything was like written already that he is going to be the last president.
Yeah, I think a while back I predicted that there will come a time when uh, it'll be the last president. We'll have the one last president, and it'll be over. Um, we won't always have a president. So
Yeah,
could
right now what
be.
there's two because Biden is actually the president of the U.S. corporation,
Yeah, the
and
corporation.
that's the corporation, and that Trump is
Done with
president
actually the U.S.
of the republic, the Republic of U.S. So there's
Mhm.
two one. So we'll see, and also yeah, Gemini Moon. We'll see if uh, John F. Kennedy Jr. Is gonna coming out. I know he goes by the name Vincent Fusca. Vincent Fusca. But I understand, and if you the Latin meaning of that word means conqueror of the dark. That's why he goes by. Apparently
Mm,
he's JFK. But we'll see.
Yuska.
Yeah, Vincent
What a
Fusca.
name.
Yeah, there was a lady that did deep research on it, and they killed her last December. What's it called? Uh, she made a documentary Fall of the Cabal. Oh, Janet Ossebaard, a Dutch researcher. She was first in the crop circles, and then she went into the government and the whole history. She went deep, and she also concluded that yes, JFK Jr. is alive and behind the scenes. So we'll see. And she's not the
Gee,
only one. Go ahead.
geez, Katie, I don't remember him ever saying that. He does tell a story about a snake, though.
Who?
He does. Trump does tell a snake story. He tells a snake story, a story about a snake. You knew I was a snake when you picked me up. Um, well, here's something that's going to happen, and it's going to happen more and more. It's not going to happen all at once. What's happening though is one of the things that's going to come back online is the ability to mind speak and the ability to know things without having to depend on somebody else to know them.
Or AI
So
or
we're
chip.
going to be able to look into the Akashic records more and more. As that comes in, that's going to come in the within the next, probably about 25 years. It's going to be more and more. Um, and when that happens, we will not have leaders. We won't have. We won't have to have states or countries. We won't have. There's going to be a revolution when when our godlike superpowers return, because people will not be able to pull the wool over on you. You won't be able to be fooled. You're going to have to be on the up and up, because otherwise people just won't deal with you because they'll be able to tell. one of the problems we have right now that I've said so much is that people feel like they have to have an intermediary and they have to rely on an intermediary. One of the things that's happening is people will eventually be able to see the truth for themselves. That will be a whole new thing. Okay, that will be a whole new thing. But it's not going to happen all at once. You'll be underground.
No, but I tell you, this what the numbers are telling
We're
me, and
doing the worst.
what I see with the energy is that this year we enter the transformation cycle. So I know the whole world is gonna go through a transformation started this year. Go the biggest one is this year and next year for us to make way for, I think, 2026 September. There we should all that's the mark that we should have a clear new beginning with no wars. Everything stopped during that time. So I'm telling you, with these two
Mhm.
years coming up, we are gonna go through a big transformation with a lot of things of UFO is gonna come out, and by 2027 or prior, could be 2006 too, but 2027 is an 11 year. That's where the whole world is gonna be enlightening. So maybe we're gonna have contact by that time or prior, but I see it we go into a big shift by these two coming years, preparing us for 2026 and 27,
Mhm.
which we're going to go through a next spiritual level. So I don't think it's 2025. Things are going to moving out real fast right now, especially when we hit September with a double eight. Double eight apparently means in gematria time travel. So maybe the reality is going to be
Oh,
shifting
wow.
again. Yeah, I
So
can
you're
feel
saying September, on and on. Remember September? Oh my goodness! Remember September? So we're going to have an 8/8 in September, and it's going to be wild. Wow!
yes,
Do you
it's going to be
remember?
wild with power, financial, manifesting, everything, you know.
Oh
And
wow!
and always October is the preview of next month, of the next year. So October, whatever happened in October is the theme that happened. Whatever you do in October is the what is going to set the base energy for the next year. That's in
Wow.
October.
Well, I'm glad I'm hearing it here so that we're all prepared. Um, I have been working really hard on letting go of all my bullshit, psychologically and otherwise. It's a good month for letting go of bullshit. Okay, so and there's a lot that we don't even know we have. So there's a lot of bullshit in everybody's psyche that they don't even know they have. So if you're feeling bad, it could just be that this is getting pressed out of you because, like I told you, we're getting kind of squeezed because we have to fit into the next vibration up. And as you do that, there are going to be things that are not going to fit in that vibration. And anything that isn't going to fit in that vibration is going to hurt and it's going to have to come out. So, once again, like I said, there's the healing I did. I'll ask for some light language again tonight to help with it, to help you get rid of that, whatever it is that needs to be gotten rid of, and whatever you do need to come in. But this is going to be a crazy month, and so is next month. These next 2 months are going to be the wildest ride yet, I think. And it's
Yeah,
probably going to go on like that. It's probably just going to keep going. It's not going to end.
yeah,
The new normal is the old normal ain't coming back ever. The new normal is going to be Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That's the way.
yeah.
And it's so be prepared for twists and turns and unexpected directions and um, disclosures of various kinds. People being yanked off the stage, given the hook. New people are going to be coming on that you had no idea was working behind the scenes. There are people working behind the scenes that are going to finally make an appearance. Um, I'm just seeing a lot of, there's going to be a lot of social chaos for a while. That's going to go on for a while. I mean, we're having ridiculous things happen. We're actually having people protesting in the name of people that would kill them if they had a chance. Literally. I
That's
mean,
ironic, no? No, they don't know. People,
yeah.
it's like a chicken.
God.
A chicken is protesting for KFC.
Right. Exactly what I said. Exactly. I said exactly that. It's like the
Yes,
chicken saying KFC, KFC.
they
You
don't
know,
know.
it's like Long John Silver's opens up a shelter for battered fish.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Hey, FKD and Wood Rider, everybody, blessing. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day to all
Smooth
the mothers.
long journey. Fortune cookie. A smooth long journey. Great expectations. Oh, cool. Hmm. But you know what? The thing is you, and I keep telling you, you don't have to have as hard of a time as everybody else. You can choose not to. You can actually get yourself to the point, and finally I'm doing that. And it's not perfect. I've still got things I've got to overcome, but you can get yourself into a mindset where it doesn't hurt so much. Okay, where it really doesn't hurt so much. I've got some things happening at the end of the month, and it's like I said, I can't talk about it right now because I was told I cannot. But it's going to make some huge changes. I have to get myself ready for that.
Yep,
But mm,
same here. Yep. That's why this month grounding is very important, and we're in the eighth year. Eight has to do with balance. So balance is key. You have to reflect on yourself. Are you in balance with your work life and your social life? If everything is
yes,
balanced, are you taking care of
crispy
yourself?
seaweed. Mhm. Yeah, that is crispy seaweed. What I'm munching on, yes, crispy seaweed. Um, oh, unknown came in. Hi, unknown, and Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Meow, meow. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Keep yourself grounded. Keep your thoughts on higher things. Do not let yourself get distracted by idiots and idiot stuff.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of stuff come up to try and distract you. Don't be distracted. Don't let that happen. Um, there's going to be a lot of distractions. I think they're going to try and throw a lot of distractions because they got nothing else, man. They got no other playbook. Got
Yeah,
nothing else.
everything that they're gonna do right now is exposed. Is gonna be exposing themselves, and everything they do is gonna push the awakening. So everything is gonna be
Absolutely.
backfire on them.
Hmm.
So it's all good. Now they're gonna be pushing for the other one. I heard the convict was a test run, and now they have a real one which is gonna do damage. The H5N1, I think it's called.
Yeah, I
They
do.
already have, yeah, they have already the vaccine made for it. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna see if that's gonna roll out. But whatever they do now, due to what happened prior, it's not gonna be working as it did in 2020. More people are aware, and there's another company, what's called AstraZeneca, they just admitted right now that, oh yeah, our shit shot, um, you can get a blood clot from it. So now the truth is coming out of it. If so they demonized the people not taking it, lost job and everything. But now the truth is coming out, slowly. And Pfizer, I think, didn't want to release their side effect information for 75 years, but the judge ruled against it. So, yeah, now the conspiracy theorists are not looking so crazy after all. So, all in
Right.
divine timing. We have to always stand your ground in truth. Don't be afraid to speak out because this here also has to do with empowerment. Are you empowered or are you giving your power away to the people around you? Those are the things
I
you have to try
think
to flex
as some things are going to be falling apart, some other things are going to be falling together
through. Hmm.
simultaneously.
Hmm.
I think it's going to be simultaneous. I don't think it's going to be, we have to wait for everything to crumble before. I think no. Things are going to be crumbling while other things are going to be coming up, building up. So you got to
Yeah,
be on the lookout for that. You got
like
to,
this year.
we can kind of tell what's going to crumble. I mean, the big banking is going to crumble. I think it's going to fight, but big ag, big pharma, it's all going to have to crumble. It's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to have to.
Especially, that's the other thing. When the med beds, because those are real, I know everybody's familiar with it. There are three type of med beds. There's also the celestial bed, what I understand. The information I got, they're working on facilities for it around the world. It's going to be free. And when that come out, um, the pharmaceutical already fell or it's going to fall on that day. But I think prior to that, it should have fell already. And we're going to not needing doctors anymore either,
Yeah,
because
I think that's,
they
well,
work for the pharmaceutical. Sorry, go
we're
ahead.
already starting to see the future of medicine,
Mm-hmm.
whereas these centers coming up that are the um, healing with frequencies of light and sound.
Exactly. And that's
And
what,
that's the start right there.
yeah, that's what they call it, the sleeping prophet, Edgar Casey. That's what he prophesied too, that the future medicine is going to be sound and frequency
Hmm.
for healing.
That is exactly what we have coming up now. And I am one of the people who planted some of the seeds for that because I was on a Unified. Unified is the organization that's really pushing for that. Unified with a Y. And if you know anybody who would open up one of these healing centers, please tell them about Unified. If you go onto their website, you can find information about the healing centers that use frequency, and they're springing up all over the place. And I sent that information to my friend Paul because he knows a lot more people than I do that are professionals. He sent it to, among other people, his chiropractor. And his chiropractor just took it and ran with it and has built a center about an hour, about an hour and a half away from here, that is right now doing quite well. He got the full thing. He got the biggest upgrade on it too. So now we have a healing center only about an hour away, hour and a half. Um, and the more the merrier. Okay,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
not going to be any end of people with sickness. So if you know anybody, yeah, Jason Shirka, exactly. You know anybody who would like to uh, delve into that and actually looking for a new business,
Yeah,
that would be a good one.
yeah, I've looked into that. I'm also thinking of opening one in Aruba. They use scalar energy. There's not in the Caribbean. There's no in the Caribbean right now. So I'm thinking of also going with that. And I saw, yeah, Jason Shurka. at the event in the desert, what is called Burning Man. They built one there, but in the form of a pyramid. So I think if you have one built in a pyramid form, that it would amplify the healing energy. And also, if you put like speaker on like 528 hertz, it would amplify the healing very fast. So I was thinking to build one here in Aruba, but based on a pyramid form. That I don't think nobody there has done. So that, yeah, I've looked into it, the unified healing. They have a lot in California and Miami. There's a lot there too. There's almost everywhere in US. Almost each state, almost. There's some state that doesn't have it, but it's very good. But I got the vision of building a pyramid here, and afterwards, when I saw his video of the pyramid that he built at Burning Man, I'm like, oh, that's why I got the vision. So I have to put a scalar energy into it with sound frequency to amplify the healing.
And my friend Wu is being a first class mod, giving us the um, being a first class mod, giving us the link to that video. By the way, where Jason is introducing the light and sound frequency, the new healing paradigm there. So, okay, thank you so much, Wu, for helping me out there. The interview with Sandra Rose and uh, yeah, Unified Healing Systems. Yep, yep. Thank you so much. So, oh wow, you guys are actually modding. I'm so proud of you. Um, Anybody who wants to actually do that kind of thing in here, please do. And you know you can put links in here. You can put links to your streams coming up. You can put links to things of interest that we're talking about. So please go ahead and do that. That's one of the reasons I made you mods, okay? And so you could protect yourself. So anyway, been practicing healing with frequency, music, and crystals. Right, right, Angel Wings. I have been using the frequency videos since
Oh,
maybe the turn of the century, maybe a little before. I found them and I've been using them ever since they came on the scene. I've been using the frequency videos and to help me through stuff. And there are some of them that I don't know how I could have gotten through without. Like there's some that are for pain relief. I don't know how I could have gotten through life because, they don't just give out pain meds anymore. They're real careful. You got to take, and if they give them to you, you got to take them every day, whether you need them or not. And then you got to get yourself nice and addicted to them. And then when they finally decide that they're going to wean you off of it, then you can go crazy and go out in the street and get them off of some street vendor, ha ha ha, some drug dealer. But anyway, at least that's the way the cycle usually goes, from what I've seen here in Kent. Is they get you nice and addicted to the stuff, and then they say, "Oh, you're showing signs." They make you become addicted. They kind of force it on you because if you're not taking them every day, they take your blood, they test to make sure that you have a certain amount of it in your blood. If you don't have enough, they're saying, "Oh, you're not taking it every day," and then of course, once you take it every day, you're starting to get addicted, and then they take you off of it, and then you're way worse off because by now your body has stopped with its natural ability to make those compounds, and it's got to learn that all over again. So you're pretty screwed. And I've seen people go kind of nuts um, once they're going off of the stuff. So yeah, this is how addicts are made. But anyway, we're going to get past that point in our society, I think. We're going to start to get past that point when health is available to everybody when you don't have to be in pain all the time, then that bullshit's going to go. Yeah, kratom. But kratom isn't cheap. Kratom isn't cheap. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They have a lot of big pharma. Exactly, big pharma has put out a lot of things that are traps. Honestly, and I was, hey, long time ago. Was a long time ago. They gave me fentanyl, but it was so scary. I told them I didn't want it anymore. Even though yes, it will take your pain away, but I had the patch, and if people saw that patch, you had that patch, there were people who would want it off of your arm. I was afraid that I was going to get held up for my patch. You know, I mean, it's crazy sounds, but there are people who will take the patch right off your arm. So, now that, of course, that's not everywhere. I'm in a place that's better now. But I wasn't always in such a nice neighborhood. So, um, anyway, oof, yeah, fentanyl. I'm so glad I'm off it. I'm so glad. I didn't know at the time how bad things were with that, but I actually ended with that like many years ago now, and I'm so glad I'm not on it. I didn't stay on that and didn't go through that process because I saw the process. There was a guy that had the whole side of his head replaced with a plate, and it gave him such pain in his jaw, and it gave him such pain that he was really going nuts. Um, once the doctor took him off the pain meds. That's the kind of thing they do. That was not comfortable for him. But that's what he was left with. Anyway, that's very um, opiates. Yeah, opiates. If well, you know what? If opium, if properly used, can be good for uh, immediately to relieve pain. It's not meant as a long-term thing. It should not be a long-term thing at all. I mean, some of these things are not for long-term use, and um, I think that's the problem. Is some people are, you know, profit driven. So once we don't need to be profit driven anymore, and everybody has enough, which is going to happen too. That's going to happen eventually, where people are not going to have to scrape and bow to have enough. That's coming where it's not going to be this lie anymore of scarcity because the earth is not scarce. The earth is very, very plentiful. The earth is
Yeah,
very abundant.
there's a lot of people think that Earth is, yeah, that we're not abundant. There's too much people on the planet. No, everybody on the planet can live happily in Texas, for example. So there's more than sufficient land for everybody. It's just the way they producing it is bad. They have to just change the agriculture system, and there will be more than sufficient for everybody. But yeah, that is gonna come. What I understand, the Nasara and Gesara, and the new quantum financial system, the QSF. They're working behind the scenes on that. And when that is gonna come out, I don't know. I'm thinking for sure. Maybe they say this year, but I don't think it's gonna be this year. But if they come with it this year, hey, all for it. But I don't think it's gonna
Yeah.
come this year. I think it's
Well,
gonna
you
be
see, they kind of got to be
2024.
they kind of got to be careful about it because when it comes out, if you first just give people a lot of money, then the money is going to become worthless.
Oh, well, yes. I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Okay,
Is
so they
we're
can't
gonna get
just do that.
eh,
They got
we're
to
gonna
do
get
the.
we're gonna get a certain amount, but is that you're gonna be, for example, if you have an idea, you present it, you're gonna get funding for it without, with the, it's not gonna be as the banking system that you have to pay interest back. Maybe you're just gonna get funded. So the way they're gonna do things are gonna be differently.
I was just thinking they've already kind of got this. I don't have any credit. I don't have any credit. I have not I have not been in any debt to any credit. I haven't had any credit cards in maybe 20 years or more. And um and I'm thinking, how am I ever going to get credit? Yet there are places online that will give you credit. And they'll give you credit, just give them some of your information. Places and places like Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm. And I found out about these places through Timu, of all things. And so far, they've been giving me credit. I've been trying to see, I've been working on that. They're giving credit. They're not, it's not affecting your credit score. So I think we've already got some alternative methods. Now, do I think they're all that? I don't like right now, no, they're in their infancy, these things. But we've already got something starting to be established. Okay. And I think this is some of the first steps. So I can kind of see we've got the first steps established, that we're going
Well,
to have something besides the banking system.
the whole credit system in America, I don't understand it. We don't have that in Aruba, either Netherlands. I think the credit system in America is a short way of becoming the social system of China. When if you
Yeah.
do something, say something against the government that don't like you, they can just shut down your bank card and you cannot pin money, or they can also put that you cannot leave the country or leave your town. They shut your card for how you say to enter bus. They have done that to people that they cannot leave their town. So yeah, the whole that type of system is for controlling of people. Also with the credit system, which I don't understand. But yeah, but all those systems are gonna be crashing down. Yeah.
Yeah. There, honestly, I think we're going to see some big differences. It's coming. It's already coming in, you know. When I saw the bill come in, when I saw that they got this letter that said that somebody bought Dominion Energy, our gas company, I'm like, whoa. And then when I got the bill that said I owe nothing, I'm like, whoa, this is great. I owe nothing to, I owe nothing for gas at all. Now, for years, what you get here is, I just talked to the guy last month. He said, you don't need any percentage of income or anything on your gas bill. Your biggest charge is actually the service fee and everything. You don't hardly use any gas, and it's true. So I'm thinking, gosh, it'd be great if I could only own it, get rid of that service fee, because I don't hardly use it. And now I get, oh, you don't owe us anything. And so now I'm looking at my electric bill that I've had trouble with all this time. They've been giving me all kinds of problems, charging me these outrageous amounts, saying I owe them money and everything, that I've been trying to get it worked out with them. And then finally, I get this outrageous bill, and I'll call them, about it, I get the computer, I get the AI. And the AI says I got a $5 credit this month. Something's going on. Something's switching over. I'm telling you, folks, something's switching over. It may not be like across the board yet, but I want to hear about it when it happens. Let me know. Yeah, let me know when this sort of thing happens to you, because I think it's going to happen eventually to all of us. It's going to work its way through the population. Okay, that we're going to have little strange things like that happen. And it's going to be a sign, because I said, you guys, I need a sign. I mean, I was like, oh, guys, I have been so faithful. Come on believing that this is all going to change. I need some kind of sign, though. I'm getting tired. I'm getting so tired. And people are coming to me saying, um, you know, they can't hardly take it anymore. So I need something, some kind of sign here. Well, that was two. I said I need some kind of something miraculous. That was two miracles. So it's coming. Yeah, car insurance is another scam. We're scammed at every turn. That has all got to come down. That has all got to come down. All of those systems, all of them, healthcare, insurance, um, mortgages, car payments, all of that, all of that. Um, all of the shit you have to go through just to drive your freaking car. The fact that you don't own your house or your land, somebody can come and take it right away from you. If you don't pay your taxes, somebody can pay your taxes and take your land. If you don't keep the banks wealthy, they can come and take your house. If do you ever own anything? You don't own anything. That's not really owning anything. If somebody can just come and take it away from you, you don't own it. So that's all crazy. Um. Anyway, okay. So that's kind of my rant, but that's all going to change. You're going to see. It's all been a system of corruption and usury and lying, cheating, and stealing. It's just how can we steal more and more and more from these people? How can we take? Then there's a guy that's recently challenging math, our basic math. Um, I can't think of his name. I think he's a Derek, actually. Derek, I think his name is a Derek too. I might have put him on our community page, but I'll look him up for you. Um, he was talking about how the basic roots of our math is flawed and why, and that our linear system, our Euclidean system is flawed. And he found the flaw and he proved it with a calculator by having people do things on their calculator to prove what he was saying was true. Now, if that's correct, then that is really fundamental. I mean, our everything is based on our math system. If our math system is flawed, we're effed. Of course. He says, oh, yeah, by the system we have here, depending on how it's calculated, you can give one person for $1, you can give one person back 4 quarters, or you can give them back $1, or you can give them back $2, or you can give them back $4. And then he went on to prove how that could happen, depending on how it's calculated. And I'm like, whoa, it just depends. And I know that when they calculate our payments per, what do they call it, payments based on your income, that they calculate it goofy. It's always calculated kind of goofy, and you end up losing money. So I'm kind of in the camp of thinking he may be telling the truth. So if that's so, and that changes, and he can prove that, and that really goes forward, that's going to change everything too. And then he also says they try to make straight lines, that the platonic solids are not right either. And some of you are geekly enough to know about what that is. They're not right either because they tried to put straight lines where there's only curves. All energy moves in a curve, it doesn't move in a straight line. That's true. I have seen it with my own eyes. Energy does not move in straight lines, it moves in a spiral. It moves in a spiral pattern. So anytime energy moves, it moves in an arc. Mark the arc spark should know this, right? Energy moves in an arc. It doesn't move in a straight line, really. If you could see it at another angle, you'd see it's going like this. Okay? I've seen it with my eyes, with my third eye. Okay? When Paul would heal, very powerful. He can do so. He's done some very powerful ceremonies. And there, I remember there was one where I was standing way back in the back of the room, and I could see the lines, and they came out looking like waves. But if I looked at another angle, they were going like this, spiraling. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing it with my eyes. Eyes up here, you know. So anyway, yeah. I've got on another rant again. Here I go again. I'm sorry. Alexander, what do you have to say about any of this? You're my guest. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was listening. Yeah, the person I think you were mentioning, or one of them was I saw Terrence Howard. He talked about the math system and people did calculation. He also talked about the flower of life, which is a pattern comes all
Hmm.
over the world. Yeah. So the math that we have is just missing things, a lot of things. But the base of it, yes, but it's missing more of it. It goes more.
Hmm.
Same with the Fibonacci number, that sequence, the Fibonacci number, the golden ratio. That also is something that we're not taught at school.
Yeah, this is. Oh, yeah, that's another thing that somebody mentioned. They can just decide that they're going to open our borders and let all kinds of illegal aliens come in. Is that right? And do
Well,
whatever they want.
we're against we're against that in Aruba. So I don't know if they're planning to do that. That's gonna be a bit chaos, especially if the people are from Venezuela. They're different. They don't really respect your country. They do whatever. Not
We
all
got
of them.
people coming in from Venezuela too, and they do not share a border with us. So how are they getting here? They're coming through Mexico.
Yes, Mexico.
So I'm like, wait a minute. And you know what? And they just had a bunch of Chinese young male Chinese single come in, not seeking asylum, not seeking a handout. They just came in mass.
Yes, I heard about that too. Big
Why
group
do
of
you think
them.
it's going? I don't think that's good. Something's going on there.
Yeah, they're invading the borders right now. You're being invaded.
We are being invaded, and Joe's letting him walk right in, and he's getting paid, I think. Mhm.
Oh, well, he's not really working. It's clearly that Joe is working for another group, and their plan is
Yeah, he ain't working for us, that's for sure.
Yeah, they want to bring America down. That's basically it, and disarm the people. Order out of fear. But this everything that's happening now is also waking up more people in America. So I don't
They
think it's
figured
gonna
this out a
go.
long time ago. Hmm.
It's not gonna go their way. But I know what Trump did mention, and I think the FBI. There's 20 cities I think that's gonna go down in US. What I understand, they have their cartel people there. Um, they call it. I mean, Turing candidate, sleeper assassin. I don't know. There's a word for them, but they're gonna get activated. I don't know if that's gonna be happening. We'll see. But I heard that it's gonna get weird. A lot of things are gonna be happening. That I know. But it comes down to stay grounded. Make sure that you have more than sufficient at home. That if something goes down, that you don't need to go outside. That you can stay safely in your home. That's what I can advise.
Well, I'm not saying to be mean to anybody because, angel wings, this is not about being mean or hating these people or hating people for wanting a better life. But we know damn well that that's not what all of these people are doing. Okay. Yeah, there are some people that want it better than where they got it, where they are, where they came from.
Oh yeah, a lot.
But unfortunately, we're bankrolling their high lifestyle when they get here. Plus, we're not bankrolling our own freaking veterans. And they're kind of trying to clamp down on citizens, people who have been citizens here all their lives. And that's not right. And not only is it not right, but then we've also got a lot of people coming in that are not just here for the swag, but they're in here to cause trouble,
Yes,
cause me. And it's absolutely freaking nuts. And everybody knows this, but get me off the screen, please. What? Get me off the screen? Oh, I'm sorry. Hide current comments. So sorry. I didn't know it was still there. Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't disappear. It it stays until I hit a button. Okay. But yeah, they're not bringing the women and kids. They're just flying in prisoners. Yeah. Yeah. That's what
there's
they're
a
doing.
lot of people don't know that.
Hey Hook.
Um, hey, of the
Aloha.
hook. That's happening in England too. It's happening in the Netherlands too. It's
Yeah.
happening worldwide. This is a worldwide thing. You can see they're all working together on the same agenda. Yeah.
Venezuela's I think it was Venezuela. Venezuela's crime rate has declined by 60%. Ours has risen.
Oh, well, but
Gee,
Venezuela is also in a.
how could that be? I wonder why. Guess we got all their freaking prisoners. We got all their
Yes,
freaking crime lords here.
Venezuela is
Uh,
a rich country with resources, but the government is shit. The land was prosperous, you know, but that's with dictate socialist person like Hugo Chavez took the country down.
yeah. So we got to do something about this. And so, yeah, it's got to fall. And I think that's one of the things that's really going to be the death. I'm sorry. I think we might be seeing the end of the Democratic Party as a party, period. I don't know if it's going to last as a party unless something radically different happens. It may be gone. There may have to be something else. I mean, I don't know.
Th-
Maybe the independent party will rise more or something,
No,
but
there's something different that is for the world government as it is now is not going to be lasting longer. It's going to fall in.
yeah,
There's,
Oh yeah,
there's
that's going
something
down.
there's something new that's gonna come out. It's gonna be more a cooperation of country together, different
Mhm.
region working together. What I understand, but that's gonna be actually the future. Same with the
Mhm.
banking system, that is gonna fall too. I think
But
this
I mean
year
immediately.
the stock market is gonna get hit. That I know. Something big is gonna happen with the financial market this year because the eight is
Yeah.
all about money. And we're coming ending to Pluto in Capricorn, which started in 2008 with America had their crash and with the housing market, and they had to bail out the bank. And now we're coming ending to that cycle is this year. So I expect something like that to happen this year. Also, a lot of uprising. There's going to be worldwide uprising. But if it's for the Israel and Hamas, that's stupid. I'm not going to go into that. They just have to stop with war. Israel, both of them are involved. They're working together behind the scenes. But right now, the people also in Israel are protesting their government there. That's what they were doing right before the war break out, but a lot of people don't know that. And even also when Hamas attacked, the military had a 7 hour stand down. Why? Because he wanted it to happen. So you have a cost to go in, so you can make your canal. Their end agenda is to make a canal through Palestine, because beside you have the Suez Canal, and they want to make their own canal to make money, basically. So they need to clear out Palestine. So that's their end agenda. Now, are they going to succeed with it? Uh, I don't know. I don't think so.
I do want to mention before I forget that I was listening to, and I have to find it again where I heard it. But something is actually happening with Uranus. Okay. And is it Uranus? Um,
Uranus,
but it might be. I'm trying to think. One of the planets is actually going through a rebirth process because it's
hmm,
going through a particular patch of space. I'm going to have to look into it again, but they're saying it's getting reborn. And they're like, I'm getting all this rebirth and birth energy. I think, see, Pluto has finally gone into Aquarius. That's part of the shift you felt. Pluto's finally
uh-huh.
gone into Aquarius after being in Capricorn for so long. And that is a huge shift. Okay, huge. But it's going to dip back into Capricorn in the fall for just a while. Then it's going to go back into Aquarius. And I think that things are culminating so that in the fall, when it comes back in to Capricorn, it's going to bring some of that Aquarius energy with it. See, as it dips back into Capricorn. And Capricorn is the structures. Okay. So,
The
societal
healing?
structure. So I think it's going to bring some of that energy back. I think we're going to see some rebirthing happen in when that comes back through. Okay, we're going to see that. And it's going to be not because for years it's been the gradual decline tearing down process. I think when it comes back in, it's going to be the rebirth. It's going to be boom. That's when things are going to start to be reborn. So that's quite possibly what's going on in the fall. Because I keep getting that in the fall we're going to have all kinds of thrills and
Yeah,
chills.
yes, I've heard about that too. They have pinpointed around October, right before the election, something there. Also, um, how you say, December, maybe around December. And with the month we're gonna be entering right now, the energy we're gonna get, those are the 3 points this year, key points for awareness. For just know maybe they will try something, so we will be not surprised. Oh, you had your awakening in 2008. Oh, it was a
Wow.
1 year. 2008 was a 1 year. So 1 year is all about new beginnings. So the Earth cycle started back again that year, and the next 1 year that we're going to be in is 2026. That's a one, also a one. But interesting, you had your awakening that year, and now we're ending of the cycle, which is this year with um, the ocean just said. Now we're in Aquarius, all about revealing.
Hmm. Well, here's the thing. If you want, Alex is here. While he's here, he can tell you individually, maybe for whatever number your life path is, what it's going to look like. Maybe you can do a rundown of life path numbers, what just like a quick synopsis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, want me to
And
help
then
go with it?
after
If oh, sorry, go ahead.
after that, I think I'm gonna open it up and let people come in if they want to click in and talk with us, discuss it with us.
Okay.
So that's okay. So please give us the rundown if you would like.
Yeah, if the people, if you want, I think most people here know the life path number.
And if
Um,
you don't, I'll tell you.
and if you want, I can give because each year we're dealing with another energy that is called the personal year number. So you have the universal year number, which this year is the eight, and on a personal level, so the whole world is dealing with the eight energy, but on a personal level, you're dealing with another energy also that you have to work on, and that's called the personal year number, and it changes each year. And by that, I just need your day and month of birth. How to calculate that? If your day and month add to the current year, you get the personal year number. So, and that's not the number you're dealing with this year. Oh, of the hook is life
Mhm.
path 2. Life path 2. That's a very intuitive number, cooperative number, um, very emotional, sensitive. A lot of the two love to with caring. They're very gentle. One thing, let me see, that they encounter is a lot of conflict that they have to be the peacemaker. They are known as the peacemaker. That's with the two very intuitive, sensitive numbers. A lot of them are nurses, can be also counselor because through duality they see things from different perspectives. Um, yeah, that's the peacemaker. It's a good number. The higher, that's the
Hook
lower
needs,
energy of the 11.
Hook needs
The two.
calculated, Alex.
See what? Who?
Hook is 83170.
70. Of the group. Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay, let me check here. Let me do the calculation. It's 31. Okay.
83170.
Oh, 8:31. Oh yeah, in America you do the month first, then the day. We do the
Right.
day first, then the month. Um, yeah,
Yeah, we do month, day, year.
yeah. Okay.
I'm
Oh wait.
taking 1970, not 2070.
Well. Okay. Okay. Off the hook, you're an 11 too. You're an 11 too. So the
11.
11. Yeah. So you're working
Whoa,
with
Hook's
both.
a 9.
So you're a master number, the old soul, where they have
Whoa.
like a charisma with them. You're here basically to inspire people, inspire others. There's with them with this talent, they're gonna be feeling yet like you cannot speak out, but you have to learn to express yourself. That's gonna be stress on you, so you can be the inspirational and guidance for other people. You know. And let me see here, plus 8 again. Oh, you're in a 2 year. So, in the group, you're in a 2 year. Let me see here for you. Let I open it. Yeah. This year for you is to keep building and climbing. Last year may have brought many new beginnings or changes. Now you are being asked to keep working to nurture and grow all that you have planted. As you tend to the garden you have so carefully sown, you may find that 2024 brings mentors, friends, teachers, or even partner your way to help your garden grow. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You are going to need support this year to achieve your goals and go that extra mile. So stay open, as you never know who will meet or what wisdom they may impart. Learning to create trustworthy and solid partnership is also going to be the theme for you this year. So you have to be, so if you have been closed off or heavily guarding your heart, you may find no room for these walls in 2024. So you have to be more open. It's all about, the two is all about cooperating and working with people, you know, teamwork. So you have to be open and you will meet people that will assist you on your mission, on your goals. So be open. It's also a year if you're single to meet a person too, partner wise or business partner. So um so this year to you being 11 too, this is gonna be a very intuitive year for you. Maybe your intuitive um intuition is gonna be heightened also. So it's a very good year for you. That's for indie no, off the hook. Yeah, off the hook. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, then the other one. Oh, you're a dragon in the group. You're a dragon. Let me see. Eight. Wait. Oh yeah. Eight. 8 February. Also, this is because you're a dragon. This is gonna be a good year for you. Dragon energy. Let me see. Of in the group. What in the group is? Uh, 8 of February. Huh, 76. 8 of February, 1976. So that's a 5 year. You were born in a 5 year. So you love I can imagine the 5 generation love hiking going on adventure. And you being born on the 8th, you have a strong attitude number. No, yeah, attitude. Oh, damn. In the crew, you're a 33. You're a 33. Do you know you're a 33?
Oh, the Hindi. We have a 33 and an 11.
Yes, a 30. Yeah, the two I'm doing are master numbers. What's the odds of that?
Oh,
In the group, you're a life path 33 6. That's a master number. There's not a lot of people who get 33 6. This is very rare. It's the same. The life path 11 is the most common. The 22 is not very common. That's known as the master builder. And the 33 and the 44 are not really common. There's scarcity in that. Not a lot of people get that. But with the 33, yeah, I know a lot about the 33. I don't know where to start. There's a lot of dark stuff with that too. But there's a lot of things, emotional stuff that you have to come through, that you have to grow out of it. I know with a lot of the 33, they go out, grow without father figure, or the father is not in their life, or they go to abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse that they have to overcome. But when they overcome it, they can help and assist a lot of people with their past experience. They can be the ultimate teacher. They're known as the teacher and the healer, the master teacher, master healer. So wherever you go through, you will assist you to become the ultimate teacher and healer. So yeah, I would suggest you to look into the healing aspect and what do you went through, or what's your heart desire and what you want to learn and teach.
No wonder
Oh,
you
you
were
see,
going through such shit, huh?
you see, I know. You see, in the group says, yep, no father in life. Yeah, I know most of the 33 of all of them because I'm a 44, and afterwards I found out that I'm a 44, and when I did my two relationship that I had, serious relationship, both of them were 33. I'm like, what's the odds of that? And both of them didn't have their father figure in their life. And my aunt also was a 33, didn't have the father figure in her life. My good friend that I hang around with, he also didn't have his father figure in his life. So I see there's a pattern there. And with the ladies, they go through a type of abuse that they have to come over, that they have to master so they can become the teacher and help assist people, become the ultimate healer. It's a very powerful number. You can help and influence a lot of people. Yeah,
Wow.
next one. So yeah, you're a master. Okay, I was at that because yeah, I don't encounter a lot of master numbers. So okay, let me continue. Okay, let me see. A lot of great spiritual people were 33. And okay, let me see. You're 8. So okay, this year is gonna be. Oh, we're in the same year. Yeah, yeah. This I'm also in a 9 personal year number this year. So the theme for you this year in the group is okay, let me read this. I give you more perspective of this. Okay, here. This is a big year of completion for you. You are wrapping up the cycle and getting ready to enter into the new. But before you can start this new beginning, which is next year, 2026, you need to celebrate your journey and just how far you come. The last years of your life has been challenging, but now things are going to settle. Um, and you are going to feel stronger as you move through this last chapter. Like in many books and movies, the last chapter is also a happy one where the main character finally receives the reward and finally gets whatever lessons has thrown their way. This is your year of happy ending and trumpet against all the hurdles and obstacles life has brought you. You are searching for the top of the mountain, and the view is stunning. Enjoy this year of culmination and completion. You deserve whatever rewards find you this year. So that is for in the
Yeah,
group.
that's
This,
cool.
this year is all about yeah, with the 9, it's all about completion. Whatever you've been working on, this is the year to close it up or finish any project, open project. And also this year, remember, due to the 9th cycle, a lot of things from the past can also pop up for challenging or people from the past. And basically, the 9 is um, letting go of things and people that no longer serve your higher purpose because next year you're going to be in the 1, which is new beginning. So this year you're going to be letting things go out of your life also to prepare for you for the new energy that's going to come. And whatever you've been working on, this is the year you're going to be finishing it. Yeah, and October is a 9 month, so expect maybe things gonna be popping up in October, things from the past, challenges or people that you have to face and let go of if you haven't worked on it. So that is for in the group.
Woo! How's that for a revelation, huh? And I'm a
Mm.
7. I'm alive past 7. Um, so James is in the house. John is in the house in the form of Max. Um,
Yeah, now I'm gonna do angel wings. I saw angel wings also food.
ah, yeah, Angel Wings needs hers now. I'm waiting for 7, but I can wait.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah. I think Angel Wings is 320. That is would be 20th of March. That's the same birthday as my mother. My mother is also 20th of March. So that's cool. Let me see. 82. Okay. 82.
I seem to be the mother of
Oh,
cats.
mother of cat.
Yeah, Angel Wing says she's a mother of dragons. I seem to be the mother of kitty cats somehow.
Well, you have things in common with Angel Wings because
Yeah,
Angel Wings is also a seven like you.
that figures.
Yeah, it
Yeah, I
adds
have
to the.
dragons around me too. I go out and play with the dragons in the sky a lot. When I when I see them up in the sky, I kind of grow very tall and go play with them, and they like to. This is so weird. I know this sounds so weird, but I can become very tall with my soul. It's very tall, and they like to. They like me to put my arms like this, and then they like to slide through my arms and get their hugs that way. That's the way we play. They're the sky dragons are really cool, but I'm really not. You're only seeing this little tiny part, this little tiny avatar part of me. I'm actually a huge being. So this is, so as from my point of view, believing that these mountain-sized, uh, that a mountain face could be the face of a pertinent person is absolutely doesn't doesn't shock me anymore because my spirit is so can grow so big. It seems to me like our bodies probably were that large at one time. So we're almost microscopic then compared to them. I mean, we've seen, you know, John has showed us in the deserts, some land masses, where panspermia was quite literal, where we have these huge land masses that are a single sperm. How big were we at one time? You know, so how big is that? That's almost unimaginably big. To them, we would be almost microscopic. So um, I think that size is very deceptive. Okay, that physical size as we see it on this plane is very deceptive. But anyway, that's an aside. That's really an aside. What else have you got for us, Alex? What else have you got to say? Are you going
Uh,
through all the numbers, or
oh yeah, from Angel Wings, um, Angel Wings put to
and we're both
30.
seven.
Yeah, both seven. So the seven is a very spiritual number. A lot of shaman, spiritual people are life at seven. They love to use their mind, analytical mind. They love analyzing things. They're very introspective. They can easily be alone. Um, if not, they have a cousin too that which is the seven, but she is very out there. But she does because she is not really balanced. But yeah, a lot of how I say detective, inventor. All of them are seven and spiritual people. It's a number that they use their mind a lot to analyze things. And with them, with the challenge with them is to um, he, go face mistruth hat on. So by analyzing and looking through things, finding out the real truth. So the seven can be also a teacher.
Not to me.
Also, it's also a teacher with the seven. Um, yeah. So they
That's
go deep
pretty much
things.
me.
Yeah. And let me see. Oh yeah, they had yeah. My mother' birthday is the same day as
Look,
oh no, Angel Wing.
oh, angel wings. Sorry.
Yeah, angel wings. Let me
I'm
double
getting all
check.
confused now. Y'all are amazing.
Let me see. Hey, James Ortiz. Let me see. I think it's angel wings. Yeah, angel wings is the 32082. Yeah, angel wings 32022. That's the same. Yes. Let me see here. Yeah, I got all of them. Hey, totally cosmic Tracy. Hey, blessing. And yeah. So yeah, they have the same number. So it's a very. I can imagine. Like my mother, for example, always on the full moon, if energy is not in balance, you're feeling it more, get more intense. The 20, the number 220 is ruled by the moon, which is emotion. And so this year you're in a person year 4. So coincidentally, this month you're feeling it the double energy of the 4 for you to really get disciplined and organized. So this year for Angel Wing is to uh, um, person year number 4. This year is to get disciplined and organized. You will do well when you ground your energy and focus on staying rooted in present situations. Creating structure and order will also be important for you this year. So, if you don't already, consider investing in a diary or keeping a schedule above your desk. Try to create a routine that feels inspiring and easy enough for you to stick with. Along with creating some structure and stability in your everyday life, you are also being guided to work on your inner feelings of stability and security. Feeling secure and confident in yourself is like a superpower and is something you will get the opportunity to work on this year. If you feel overly insecure or vulnerable at any point this year, bring yourself back to the present and try to ground your energy. See if you can create an action plan or perhaps put some methodical steps or thinking process into place. If you imagine the square, a four-sided shape, it is solid, practical, balanced, and grounded. That is what you are aiming for in 2024. So make a plan, write it down, especially this month where the energy is the highest for you. And also with being in the 8th year, so whatever you put your energy into will manifest. It's a higher chance to manifest this to yourself. So that's for angel ring. Hey, take care, Mac. Remote viewing.
Thanks for stopping by, Max. Who is John?
Blessings. Yeah.
And those of you who are interested in remote viewing, don't forget John is our remote viewing dude, our guru or teacher. And he is usually on Friday and Saturday nights. So, and sometimes Saturday and Sunday in the day, sometimes. Anyway,
Okay. I see. Sorry, one more. I saw. Okay, let me see. Maybe I missed this. Okay, Dolly Bell 4. Just Dolly. My son is sitting with me all the time. Yeah. Okay, January 18, 2002. Yes, I will do it gladly. Um,
I'll be
okay.
back.
All right. Ooh, 5. Okay. Your son is a 5. And he was born in the year of 4. So you the 5 energy, the life path 5 are they're multi-talented, they're high energy. They love to try different things, they love to travel. They're if they're doing a job, it has to be a job where they can do a lot of things at a not they're doing if they hate routine, they hate routine. But being born in a year 4, discipline is also key for them. Um, if they're doing a job, yeah, there has to be something that do something differently because they will get bored easily. That's something with the life path 5. But they're very multi-talented and they have high energy. So anything they focus their energy on, they will accomplish for sure. Um, oh, okay. So I think it's the same because your attitude number is, of course, you have a leader type attitude number. Oh no, it's not a 9 because it's the 8. It's the 8. Oh yeah, this year you're also in a personal year 9 year. So for you, and you're being born on the 18th, so you're gonna be feeling it double this year. Um, it's the same with the other person that I calculated. I think it was in the group. You're in the same personal year. I'm also in a 9 year cycle. So this year is a big completion year for you. It's a wrapping up and you're getting ready for the next year, which will be 2026. It will be a 1 year. Your 9 year cycle starts back again, where you're gonna set foundation. Where do you want to go? Where do you see yourself? What do you want to accomplish? So that's gonna be for you next year. But this year, things that are not serving your higher purpose, people or things that the theme for you this year is letting go of things that no longer serve you. And if you've been working on anything this past year, that is this year is the year for you to finalize it, finish it, round it up this year, for you to prepare for your um, 1 year cycle next year. Um, so let me read it for you. This is a big year of completion for you. You are wrapping up cycle and getting ready to enter a new one. Before you can start a new beginning, you need to celebrate your journey and just how far you come. I imagine this last 9 years of your life, you had been through a lot of changes happening in your life, and a lot of challenges. But now you're going to be settled and going to feel stronger as you move through the last chapter. Like in many book movies, last chapter is also a happy one where you, the main character, finally receives their reward and finally gets whatever lessons has thrown their way. So whatever lessons you went through, this is the year where you finish it, and then by the ending of the year, you will feel the new energy coming in. But in October, you will get, if you haven't worked on it, I tell you, October this year is a 9 universal month. So that's when a lot of people that has not worked on letting go things pop up again. And it's in the universal month number. So that would be October. Could be people or things, acts from the past, all of that can pop up in a 9 universal month. And especially if you're in a 9 year, then the energy is double. So yeah, so this year is all about letting go and things that no longer serve you and preparing yourself for the next year where you have a new beginning, where you're gonna following your heart desire basically. What do you want to accomplish? Where do you see yourself in the 9 years time? You know, you have any business ideas or yeah, business idea. 5 can also be good business owner, same as the 1 and the 8. So yeah, that is for Dolly's son.
Okay, hey, Elderberry snuck in here. Hey, how you doing? Elderberry made it in. Turn and face the strange, says Indegrew. Turn and face the strange. Change it. Yeah, my boy David, my boy. You know what? He did told me this one time. Now this was posthumously though. When he came to visit, he said, "I was always your. Guess what? I was always your." I'm like, "What?" He says, "Say my name, David Bowie." He says, "Just the last part, boy." He says, "Say it fast, boy." He says, "So what? I was I? You were my boy." He says, "I was always your boy." boy, David, boy, he's. I'm like, he has such a weird sense of humor, but he does. He has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, uh, like, what was that all about, right? Oh my God, you got a brown recluse on your keister. What? No, get it off of there. Or kiss your sweet ass goodbye for sure. No, no. You don't want those things on your bod. I've been bit by one of them guys before. They might be ladies. Well, they're not exactly ladies. They might be girls, but not exactly ladies if they're going to bite you on the butt. I think that's very ladylike. Oh, no, David's here. Can you tell? David. David's here. Hello, love. Hello to everyone. Yeah.
Hey, Aludberry, Project Skyfall, everybody, everything, blessing.
Oh my goodness. You summon them up. Oh my God, no. 4 bites. One is bad enough. No. Oh, you got to take care of that, sweetheart. They're going to make you sick for about 3 days or 4. You don't die. But the good news is, if you don't die in 4 days, you're not going to die from it. Then again, dying is a pretty sure sign that it was fatal. You got to get some help for that. They're not good. Now I used now fortunately they're on a part of your body that's got some fat, hopefully, so it's not going to hit your bloodstream as bad as if it was somewhere else, but it's bad enough. I got bit on the abdomen. Fortunately, there was a little bit of fat there and it didn't get quite as into my blood as it could have, but it was bad enough. I had the scar for years. I had this big figure 8 shaped scar for years. You got to help that. Now, I didn't know what it was, and I treated it just like I treated any kind of wound like that. And I was gradually okay, but they're very serious, very, very serious. And if you wait, it's going to start dissolving your flesh. Okay. You're going to be a buttless wonder in no time if you're not really careful. They don't look that bad the first day. I didn't know what happened to me the first day or two. First day, it just looked like a bite. Second day, it was all bruised under there. By the third, it was this big sore, open sore. And I'm like, ah! It was like the second going into the third, it just opened into this big sore. Um, and then on day 4, and during that time, I was sick with what felt like the worst flu I'd ever had, but it wasn't flu. It was spider venom.
Spider
So
Man.
please take care of yourself. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, it turns purple first. Yeah, okay. Good. Wow. Yeah, because they're very, very dangerous. However, if you live through it, hey, you'd be a strong old cuss, won't you? Like me. You'd be like a strong, be like, ah, you think you're going to kill me, huh? Ah, I survived brown recluse. Brown recluse is, along with black widow, the deadliest spider we have here. So, Okay, good. Okay, wow, that sucks though. Jeez, that's gonna hurt. Um, anyway, I don't know if you know anything about brown recluse, Alex, but if they got them over where you are, they have
What is that?
anything like that? The brown recluse spider.
No, we don't have poisonous spider here. We only have rattlesnakes, but they don't come here where I am. You have to go deep in the wilderness to get the rattlesnake. But I did
Mm.
kill here the boa, which is not from Aruba. They drop it here in the wilderness and it multiply real fast. So as soon as you see a boa, I will kill it. Yeah. So the last one I killed was a boa. I mash it up. Yeah. I don't like snakes. I was bitten by scorpion twice. I thought it was a bee. It burned my back because I was stung by bee, and I thought it was a bee. It burned, but then I continued, and then I felt a sting on my neck. Then I grabbed it fast, thought it was bee, throw it down, thought it was a scorpion. So I got, but the scorpion here are not really venomous, although I did got anti venom for it, but yeah, didn't really help. No. Let me see.
Well, we
Oh,
have
then
venomous snakes here too, but they're not generally found too close to people. It's mostly out in the wilds where you find them more. But we do have bogland around here, so yeah, we do have snakes. So they usually try and stay away from you. Oh, your biome is so toxic. The spider. Oh boy. Yeah, recluse and dangerous snakes in Louisiana. I know you do. I lived in Louisiana briefly, long enough though to know a few things about Louisiana.
and
Oh dear.
sorry. Oh yeah, Dolly, you're welcome. You said he had a rough 8, 9 years. Relief your optimism and guiding words. Great Mother's Day gift. Hey, you're welcome. Just know that yes, next year he's gonna be feeling a bit more better, and I know in 2026 that is where he's gonna really get a boost of energy, be more optimism, more positive, and going after his goals. You know, so it's gonna come good. Maybe mushroom ceremony for inspiration that I know helps people with depression too. Going to do a mushroom ceremony for myself this year, and I'm also thinking on the ayahuasca, but that is for other things I'm going for. It's not for depression and things like that. But it also helps with depression and helps with inspiring, getting the inspiration, motivation, and it's natural. I know they declassified it in Colorado, and they have microdosing, and apparently that they have researched it and it helps people get out of depression better than the pharmaceutical pills. So,
Yeah, I would say you know what? When I could get mushrooms, I wasn't depressed. Um, but I fell into depression later on when a lot of terrible things happened though. But uh, okay, wanted to say I just saw this, and I guess I will put it in our community tab. But a guy was talking about the problem with um, vegan and vegetarian diets. There are certain things they don't get in their diets that it doesn't really show a problem until later. But one of the things that you can get from being a vegan or a vegetarian from the lack of creatine is depression.
mm, that's the
And
thing. Sorry, go ahead.
it takes a few years for that to really show up as depression. but it's a lack of creatine in your diet. You know, of course, you can get sick from not having enough B12, the B vitamins you don't get from vegetables and fruits. You can be sick from that, but the one that can cause depression is a lack of creatine. So if you know somebody who's a vague one, I call them vague ones, vegans who are getting vague and depressed,
But
you might
that's
want to
the
put them
thing.
under there.
They found out with the depending the blood type you are, like the O blood type, they cannot be vegan. They need meat. So it also goes
Yeah.
on your blood type. You know.
I'm one of those people. I can't be vegan. It doesn't work for me. I can get sick pretty quickly. It doesn't take me that long to get sick on a vegan diet. I tried.
Mm.
Here's
Yeah.
also another thing that comes into this is oxalates. And a lot of what they tell you to eat are so good for you and so nutritious has a lot of oxalates, and oxalates will do a number on you too. So the problem with plants is they've got lectins. They don't want to be eaten any more than anything else. But plants want to be eaten, but animals don't. Oh, plants don't want to be eaten. That's why they have lectins. Everything's got a defense against being eaten, including plants. And lectins are how they do that. So uh, oxalates are another plant toxin. And I'm also going to put a video, I think, in the community tab on oxalates. So, and we're going to have, I think tomorrow, we're going to be talking about some findings in nutrition. Okay. Because I want you nice and healthy and feeling good for this change, this shift we're making. Because we need you that way. We need you to be healthy and feeling good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because of our connection with dragons. Yeah, I think that may
Well,
have something to do with it too.
maybe maybe this year, due to being a dragon year, you do the shrooms, you'll be seeing actually dragons in the sky. It
I
seems.
see actually dragons in the sky.
Oh, without shroom. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
my third eye, it will see. Yeah, it's very tuned to the sky dragons, the cloud dragons. I can
Mm.
see them, and you know what? When I'm with somebody, they can see them. How's that? When you're in my aura, and I'm seeing them, if you walk into my aura, you'll look up and go, there. Well, if you have any ability at all, you'll be able to look up and see them. Generally, I don't know if that's true for everybody, but a lot of times people will just kind of walk over where I am and they'll go, "Oh, yeah, I do kind wait, yeah, I see him." Like that. They're so surprised. So, I mean, I saw like it looked like about four of them coming in from it would be north to the south. And I saw it over in the eastern sky. And I was like, whoa, we've got like armies of dragons coming in. Um, and my helper was like, oh, yeah? Where? What? What are you talking about? And I said, come here, look. And she looks and she's like, she is not a metaphysical type, really. She's interested, but she's really not, but she's hiding from herself, okay? She's hiding her true nature from herself, really. But she looks and she goes, actually, I do see him. Yeah, like there's four of them. I said, yeah. One right over there, right in the line. She goes, yes. Like one behind the other. It's like, exactly. She goes, then those really are dragons. I said, yes, those really are dragons. What do they look like? They look like dragons. That's what they are. Because so many people, they'll see this and then they'll go, nah. What do they look like? They look like dragons. Guess what? They're dragons. Okay. Anyway, anyway, that's short aside. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk about some of this stuff. Um, oh, you saw a green, beautiful lady. Yeah, we got to talk about this kind of thing. It's good backup. You know, don't let people gaslight you. Don't let people gaslight you into thinking that you didn't see it when you saw it. Okay, if you saw it, you saw it. Okay, so
Yeah,
oh, the whole sky has purple. Oh, wow, I love purple skies. That looks like home to me. My sky is purple.
yeah, you
Okay,
can. Hey, Mary Wynn.
okay. So, are we done with the life paths and so on for this year and or I mean
Yeah,
for this
I don't know if anybody else want me to do their to check their personal year number, and I can give you a bit of your life path information. I'm just giving the
Mhm.
important points of your life path, depending which one it is. Uh,
Mhm.
every life path has some ups and downs with it, you know. Not
Mhm.
one is better than the other one.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do
In the
is
groove was one that was a 33, right? In the groove.
Andy Groove is a 33.
Hmm, interesting. In the groove, are you in Louisiana?
Yeah, he's a Louisiana boy.
Yeah. Which part of Louisiana? The northern part, or the south part, or the middle part? Uh, you have the south, middle, north. Oh, you're 33 Louisiana. We in the middle part, or Shreveport, or how, where is the other one? New Orleans. New Orleans is completely south. No, uh, I never been to the U.S. I'm learning the map out of my head now. Trying to. An hour
Oh,
north
an
of New
hour
Orleans.
north. So you're
Okay,
near Slidell. You're like around the area of Slidell, right, Indy?
okay. So you.
33 California. Wow.
Oh yeah, Mary Wins is a three, life path three. That's the communicator, the creative communicator. I know Mary has a lot of knowledge to share. They're all about it. The three is a very creative number.
I was
Express.
through there.
A lot of comedians are three too. You know.
People up in Slidell were really nice to me.
Yeah.
They were really sweet. They really helped me out when
Oh,
I got my car broken into.
Slidell is in Louisiana.
Yeah, it's just a little north of where I was going. I was going to New Orleans. Just a little bit north. And he says it's a little south of him.
Okay. Angel Wings, Wisconsin. Wisconsin is completely north, right? It's high up, right? Wisconsin will be north. You're
Yeah,
near
with
Canada, I think.
Cheesehead. Cheese
That's what they
country.
call.
Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Interesting.
You know, they call Dutch people cheesehead because they eat a lot of cheese. The
I love cheese, though.
Yeah, I love cheese too.
One of the best inventions ever.
Yeah.
Milky Way Brian was 33?
No,
Cool.
no, no. No. I've done Brian. I was Milky Way was also a three like you, Merriwin. I don't know. Maybe he had a 33 in him. I know he was good at bringing people together to get the message out. Because one time on Milky Way Brian, on the panel, it was me and the other Brian, which I call Brian 22. I call Brian number Milky Way 3, and the other Brian, which is Bronxford, he's a life path 22. And I was a woman on the panel, and she was a life path 33. So Brian had all the master number on her panel as well as show. That was cool.
Well, isn't it interesting you can tell a lot by who you draw, right? What kind of crowd you draw.
Yeah. And
I'm drawing all these master numbers.
Trina
Uh,
Phoenix, she's a life path 1. Hers at 228, same as Nikola Tesla. So Trina, I know, is also very smart, out there doing a lot of research. Um, yeah, Trina is also with the devices. So Trina is out there. Trina is good. Trina is on her path. And she's also the connection with Source, like what Nikola Tesla had. So they're the way makers, the trailblazers. They make way for other people, the life path 1. Oh yeah, and David Castle, I think Castle, he was a 9, and Nina, I haven't done his, and Grandpa Brian, he's a life path 33 too. I've done his. Yes, Grandpa Brian is a 33. He's the actual 33, same as Icky Groove. They're both 33.
okay, so no, he said Nina's a 1, I think. Anyway, whoo, now we're going into people's kids. I put the link out so if you wanted to come in and say your piece, you can. So that was that link there. But nobody came in. I'm kind of surprised because usually at least somebody wants to come in and discuss something. And usually it's angel wings. But yeah, not this time. It's okay though, dear. I just thought I'd give you an offer in case you wanted to. Oh, yeah, her kid
Okay,
is 228, 2012.
okay. I'm going to go the one fast, then I can do the K two. The one that the hook put on that date, 25 October 1964, born on the 25. So that's the 5, the 7 energy. October 1 should be leading type of attitude number, which is a 8. It's a 1, also a 1. So this person it adds to 28. Same as Nikola Tesla, same as Trina. I was just talking about Trina. Not a coincidence. It adds to 28, which is the leader type, the pioneer type. They have to work on their balance with um, power, money, and being also the working together in a group, being cooperative, seeing things from different perspectives, to be the ultimate leader. Those people work best, same as the eighth, to have their own business, to be working for themselves, and not for people. They need to be in a leading position. And that person that you put in, he or she is in a 7 year. So this year things are gonna be like slowing down for that person for self-reflection on self and their life and doing the inner work. Maybe there's a good year also to write, to focus on self, maybe go on a retreat, connect with nature. There's going to be a very spiritual year where maybe yoga, some spiritual about groundingness, reflection on self, working on self. Um, yeah, that's with the seven. So it's gonna be a very spiritual year for you. Maybe that you're gonna be uncovering new things too. Giving you higher perspective on things. So for that person, yeah, it's a very spiritual year, in a reflection year. Let me see the other one. Oh, you said she is. Yeah, and she is born on the 7th, so the 25, which is the 7th. So she's going to be feeling the number double
Gosh,
to do the inner work, you know?
my hair is just everywhere because of the static in the air. Anyway, wow, huh, we got all of these very important. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that's the kind of people that I had around me. But anyway, my friends, like I said, it's a click in night. If you want for a little while, we'll do some click ins. If you don't, that's okay too. But we
Okay,
have done almost 3 hours. So it's not going to be much longer because this is StreamYard and I'm on the free StreamYard. So I've got limited hours. So if you want to come in, you need to come in. Want to
okay,
come in and say anything, you need to come in. Um,
o- okay. Let me just do the last one for, oh yeah, Angel Wing, which is, oh, your kid. Okay, 2012. Yeah, I see. So it's going to be turning 12 this year, or already turned 12. Yes, yes. Yeah, that is very young. It's 12 now. But this year, for the energy for him, will be all about cooperating. Um, I can read it for you. That I never done that young, but the energy, did it work? Yes, yeah. You go through the energy too. As you get older, get stronger. Okay,
mhm,
for your kid then, this year, um, yeah. Okay, I think your kid went through a lot of changes the last oncoming years. Yeah, and okay, building and climbing. Hmm. Okay, but too young. Okay, the last year was new beginnings and a lot of changes. Now you're being asked to keep working and nurture growth you have planted. Tend to the gardens carefully what you sow. 2024 will bring friends, mentors, or teachers, or even partner that will help with your garden grow whatever your kid is focusing on. So there are going to be people appearing in his life to help whatever work he wants to put into. But due to being 12, he's going to go through soon another change, another cycle, which is 14. Uh, yeah, no, it's too, I would say it's too young. This year is more about cooperation for the kids, so that they can tell, cooperate, because it's too young.
mhm,
So it's all about cooperation and working together. Maybe it's going to be
mhm.
a very sensitive year also for him. Maybe your kid intuition is going to be heightened. That I can see happen this year. His intuition is going to be heightened. It's going to be a very sensitive year for him. So he's going to pick up on things faster. That I can see with him.
Okay, I'm going to cut it in about 10 minutes. We got about 10 minutes left. So wrap it up, everybody. Whatever you want to say. But I will see you tomorrow when we will have a click in show and we will be talking about everybody's favorite thing, food, what you should and shouldn't be eating, what's, the latest findings, whatever you want to share about food. I know you guys love that subject. Um, Food, nutrition, and home remedies is probably going to be the focus of tomorrow's show. Yeah, so if you got anything about that, come on in and we'll do that tomorrow. And then you can click, it'll be click in. And so please, if you got anything to say, come on in and click on in, or it will be not much of a click in show with nobody clicking in. So I hope it works. I mean, it's worked before. Um, Alex, you've given us about 3 hours here. Wow. And a lot of information. I
Oh yeah,
really want to thank you for coming. And of course, you're welcome anytime, and you're also welcome tomorrow at the Click In Show. If you have anything else to talk about. Um,
oh yeah. Thanks for Wood Riders. He's sharing my YouTube channel. I lost my YouTube channel again, so I'm building up another one. So thank you for sharing it.
oh
And I
yes,
forgot about that.
put in the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, thank you for that.
Yes, okay, I gotta now I gotta subscribe to that one. Okay, hang on, I'll subscribe to that one.
Oh yeah, and also for Angel Wings, you said she's doing a lot already. Yes, I forgot to mention she's then a life pet eight. Eight, they want to be their own boss. Eight has to be their own boss. They're very argumentative. Um, and they want to do big things. They want to be their own boss. So they're a very determined energy and goal driven energy. So that's what I can tell you about that. So I'm pretty sure she wants to do big things. It's a boss type energy. How I know that? I'm self-innate. Ugh, yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Hook, your mother is an eight. Oh, I think your mother was a very strong will, strong energy person, strong character, wasn't she, of the Hook?
Okay, so I think we had a great time, and of course we'll do it again real soon. We'll have them on for next month too, hopefully a little sooner in the month, or maybe at the end of this month, and yeah, depending on what your schedule is, Alex.
Yeah,
And like I said, you're welcome to come tomorrow. It's a click-in show, so we can have a panel if we want. So anyway, lots of fun. Um, I can see tomorrow's probably going to be fun because they just love to talk about they just love to talk about food and you know just all kinds of things surrounding that concept. Like remedies and just all kinds of things. They're always slinging those back and forth. I'm the same. You know, I like to talk about my stuff like that. So anyway, or actually, honestly, anything you really want to talk about that's going to that you think would be of interest to us, it's okay. Just bring it with you tomorrow, and I don't care if it's food oriented or not. That's just a subject for me to put in the description. Okay. Um, but I like to hear from you guys too. So anyway, so everybody, Alex, you've been a great guest as always. We love you. Want you on again soon.
yeah.
And
So,
like okay, I announced what we're having tomorrow. Okay, I'm on track. What we're doing tomorrow on Monday, and I don't know what Wednesday is yet. I haven't decided on Wednesday's show, but I have to got as far as tomorrow. So, and
uh,
remember that you are divine. I think the big thing is to remember that you're divine. Remember that you are the one who is making the change in the world. Because you change yourself, you change the world. As you change yourself, you change the world. And also, I hope, truth is where you find it. I hope you're always finding some here. And that's what I say, which is exactly in line with the life path 7, right, Alex? So,
Yeah, the seven is known as the truth seeker, and we're all on the path for a great awakening. It's happening already on this planet. So, and we're all asked to be here in this moment and present time. Nothing is a coincidence. So we're gonna be experiencing it. It's gonna be a roller coaster ride, but in the end, it's gonna be worth it. Gonna have new technology, new way of healing, new financial system. Everything's gonna be
new,
new.
new, 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 everything, new everything.
So it's
New,
interesting,
new, new.
Stay grounded, which is key. Stay grounded is key. Don't fall into fear. Everything is happening for the awakening. All right.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah,
thank us for this in the
absolutely.
chat. The ocean. Until next time. What blessings,
Peace,
everybody.
peace, brother, and love, and peace and love to you too, my lovely soul Ohana, the family of my heart, my family that I have found and built. Much love to you and attracted. Much love to you, and I feel that strong motherly energy. I kind of feel like I want to look out for each and every one of you and make sure you get what you need. So that's why we're talking about all this stuff. I'm going to, it's going to be tomorrow, not tonight, because tonight's just not the right energy, but tomorrow will probably be, I'll probably do some light language and so on. Okay, love you much. And it's a wrap. See you tomorrow.